Hey there, Regina Anley here, and it is time for Tips and Tricks Tuesday. This week, our theme is innovation mindset. Let me ask you a question. Are you the only person doing what you do in your industry? I'm guessing the answer to that is no. So, how do you really stand out from everybody else? Because you know what? Everybody else who does exactly what you do are all looking to do it pretty much the same way. This is where your innovation mindset comes in. So, today I'm going to talk about 5 quick ways to think a little bit more innovatively about what you do so that you can stand out above everybody who's doing everything the same. First one, question your normal. What do I mean by that? We get into a routine, we get comfortable, we get good with this is just how it is. And this is how it is does not always cut it. It's how it is for now, but it could change. So pick one maybe routine task that you do every week. Maybe it's posting on social media or, running client sessions or something like that, and ask yourself, what if I didn't do it this way and if I changed it up a little bit? So even small little tweaks can make big breakthroughs and make you have that edge that stands out. Number 2, reverse brainstorm. We talk about brainstorming all the time. And when it comes to brainstorming, we talk about how can I do this better? Well, instead of saying, how can I get more clients? Say, how could I push clients away? Obviously, what you don't want to do. However, it tickles your brain. It makes you think about it in a different way so that you come up with new innovative ideas on how to retain your clients. So, reverse brainstorming is about flipping things around from the negative into positive. You flip it to the negative and ask it the opposite way to get a new response the positive way. Does that make sense? You know, it'll help you uncover things that you didn't even know were going on in your business that you might want to do a little bit differently. Number 3 is collaborate with people outside of your niche. Most of us, when we start our business, we start talking to all these people that we can collaborate with that, are the extension of what it is that we do. What if you started reaching out to those who aren't in that circle? They're in a completely different circle. Guess what? You might come up with some new innovative ideas based on something they're doing it that works in their niche that you can now implement in yours. So collaborate outside of your niche. Number 4, use AI to challenge your assumptions. So maybe you go into ChatGPT and you say, what's one thing a beginner might misunderstand about my offer? You've created this content. You might have a landing page or a web page for your offer or some document that you give people when they ask you about your offer. Put that in as a resource and then ask ChatGPT, what's one thing a beginner might misunderstand about this? It will help you create it in a different way to make it more understandable. It's an innovative way to challenge the assumptions that you have because remember, it's all about them. It's about what they want, not what you want. So when you can challenge that and make it more for them, guess what? You get more engagement. You get more people looking at what you have. Last but not least, number 5, notice patterns in your business. Innovation sometimes hides in repetition because we get so used to doing. It's kind of tied into that normal, number 1, right? You get used to doing things a certain way. We get in that comfort zone. And if everything that you need is right there, but you can't see it, then it's useless, right? Until you can actually see it. So notice the patterns going on in your business. So if you keep getting the same client questions over and over again, or you keep having a problem with the same task, or something just isn't working quite right and it's repetitive, it's over and over and over again, it's time to stop. That's your signal. Look at the signs. It's time to find a better way to do whatever that is so that you can actually be more effective. So, an innovative mindset, the innovation mindset, is really all about thinking outside the box and doing things differently than everybody else. Because when you start doing things differently from everybody else, that is when you truly start standing out in your niche. And all of those other people who are doing everything the same exact way now kind of disappear because you are now the innovative one doing things different and stepping outside the norm and really making an impact for your clients, for yourself, for everybody involved in what you do. So that's what I've got for you today, the 5 tips for being more innovative. We'll see you next time on Tips and Tricks. Bye for now.